A new bill introduced into Congress wants to make dual citizenship in the United States illegal permanently. Millions of Americans would have to choose whether to keep their US passport or lose it forever. What is this bill really about? And, most importantly, does it have any chance of actually becoming law? Let's break down what this bill actually says, why a senator would propose something this extreme, and, most importantly, if you should actually be worried. It's called the Exclusive Citizenship Act of 2025, proposed by Senator Bernie Moreno. If passed, this would ban all dual citizenship for Americans, give existing dual citizens exactly 1 year to renounce one citizenship, automatically strip American citizenship if people don't comply, and then classify those ex-Americans as foreign nationals. So if you don't renounce your other citizenship, good luck visiting your family here in the States. Why would a politician actually want this? A very large reason may just be political signaling. Just trying to ride the anti-immigration nationalistic wave that Donald Trump has brought in and set himself up for success with those fervent supporters. The way this bill is set up, it's not very nuanced. It's just a blanket statement. It's something that'd be very difficult to actually enforce. The reasoning behind the bill that's given is more of a national security aspect. They don't want divided loyalties. And that is in play in some countries like Singapore, India, and China. There is another argument that there's more administrative clarity, as in taxes are a little bit more complicated when individuals have dual citizenship, also military service. Those things can create complications, but the United States has had dual citizenship for a very long time now. Frankly, a lot of this bill seems to hinge on Bernie Moreno's personal story of when he came here from Colombia when he was 5, and at 18 years old, he decided to renounce his Colombian citizenship and become fully American. Now, there are a lot of problems with this bill, but one of the main ones is that it's unconstitutional for a person's citizenship to be taken from them involuntarily. And the Supreme Court has set a precedent of upholding this constitutional amendment. So there are a couple of big examples of this. In 1967, a man named Vance, Afroyim, I probably slaughtered the name, but he's a man born in Poland, and after becoming naturalized here in the US and becoming a citizen, he cast a vote in an Israeli election. And at that time, the government tried to take his citizenship. Now, the Supreme Court ruled that it was unconstitutional to take his citizenship away forcefully. It was something he could only give up on his own accord, and that was a big landmark decision from the Supreme Court. And in the 1980 Vance versus Terrazas case, it further clarified that even if an individual performs an expatriating act, like serving in another military, there must be proof that this person specifically intended to give up their citizenship. They can't just take it simply assuming that this person intended to give up their citizenship by performing this expatriating act. And both these cases form a very clear precedent, and that's unlikely to change now. There's another technical difficulty here. Some countries, like Argentina, actually don't permit you to renounce your citizenship. They consider that to be an irrevocable right. So what happens then? Do they just get kicked out of the US? Is that how it works? Furthermore, there has to be some due process. Now, I know recent days, we're getting away from due process apparently. ICE, I'm looking at you. But this country is still built on due process. There are millions of Americans who have dual citizenship. They're gonna have to have trials for all of them? Are there enough? This is gonna take a very long time, and you know how fast the government works. Simply put, this bill, if it even gets to that point, is gonna be dead on arrival as soon as it hits the Supreme Court. You can't force somebody to volunteer to give up their citizenship. That doesn't make sense. It's unconstitutional under the 14th Amendment. Our buddy Bernie from Ohio is highly, highly unlikely to have any luck with this. However, it will probably garner him votes. It's his branding, it's his image. And whether that serves him or not, we'll see. So you don't need to worry about losing your US citizenship. You're gonna be all right. But do pay attention when bills like this come to pass. Pay attention to the motivations behind it. But comment below, what do you think about dual citizenship? Should it be allowed or should it be banned?